Whoop, whoop, whoop. Am I live? Good, bad, yay, nay. Where are we? Hopefully we're live. Let me get this all started. If we are alive, this gonna be good. If we ain't, this gonna be bad. We're gonna find out one way or another. Got a giant behind Candy Cane. Look at the size of this. Thing's huge. Love a Candy Cane. Alright. Let me get all this up. Alright. So, we are currently going to tonight code a project that is going to automate a kind of like an antivirus type thing. It's hard to explain. If it is not obvious, I just got home. Okay. Which I'm hoping this does not sound bad. Let me see. What's today's date? There it is. Oh, hold on. 6, 2, 3, there we are. Program assignment number 1. We're going to download this and which for some reason is a PDF, even though it probably shouldn't be. Oh, hold on. I forgot I did this. Oh, you're pretty loud. Oh, I'm not real sure though. Let me see. Alrighty, there we are. Alright, let me see here. Where's my... Did I forget to save it? Oh, we listened to that one last time. Don't want to listen to that one.
You started your business to spend time with
Fargo's We Don't Care. I need to get that YouTube Premium that way. not having to deal with all these ads. Now let me see. That does sound pretty loud. So I'm hoping that doesn't sound loud to y'all. Let me see. Boom, boom, We'll say this is pretty calming music. Alright. Alright. Share screen. And now I can. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Now y'all are only going to be able to see this one thing. I don't know why this here says connecting to kernel. Hey, there we are. That's good. I don't know why it's broken itself. But that is what we need. Okay, so. This thing here says, this programming assignment provides the opportunity to practice writing and running a Python program. It allows you to design an algorithm to accomplish the described task and implement the logic in Python. Let's get started. Your task is to complete a mathematical series practice project. include input validation. More specifically, Boris Badovin, with help from fearless leader, has managed to install a virus in your computer system. The virus doubles in size every second. That means at t equals 0, the virus uses 1024 bytes of memory. At T1, it has doubled to 2048. At T equals 2, it doubles again to 4096, etc. As part of your troubleshooting, you must determine how many bytes of memory the virus is chewing up. Using idle's edit window, program the mathematical series calculation as described above. From the user obtains the number of whole seconds since virus installation. Other validation could include checking for non-integer inputs. You may earn up to 4 points for adding this additional input validation. See page 76 for hints and help to receive 1 points. The basic series must work properly. Okay, so I'm going to do integer. This is just a very rough draft of this. How many seconds has the computer virus been running? Right. And then, hold on. Why can't my phone spell what I'm trying to say? Alright. What the world was... Alright. Yes, so then with that integer, it says here to see if it's a integer. I'm trying to think of how we can do that. If integer is a digit, right? I don't want to mess that up. Let me make sure that is right. That is a digit, is a real thing. There's no A. That's what it is. It's is digit. Is digit. I could probably do a define thing. Oops, sorry about y'all. Accidentally pulled on you. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna do it to the calculation. Right? Oh wait. Calculation. Print. Else. Oh wait, elif integer. I want to make sure I get that right. There's one that says is a word. Code that says. Chicks. Hey. By the way, hey everyone, if you are just now joining in, if you are wondering what all is happening, I'm checking if there's a way to put this in a simpler way. This is a school thing. I just figured I'd do it live, just because I figured it'd be pretty fun. All right, calculating how many. What does that say? Calculating what? Virus memory. Oh, and if y'all have any questions or anything, utilization. I feel like that's spelled wrong. Is it? Let me double check that. Utilization. I spelled that really wrong. Alright, let me see this again. L-I-Z. There we go. I'm not good at spelling words. I know that. after, and I'm going to do plus integer plus. Oh, I gotta do a plus here, or else it's going to put right next to it. And seconds. All right, let's just run that little portion. Oh, right down here. LF. Sure. I don't know if this is a thing, but we'll find out. Print. Oops. You put non-number. Actually, this should probably be a while true statement. While true. Nope. All right, if I do 5. Oh, I didn't do a break. I forgot to do a break after that, so it was just running constantly. Yeah, it's just all calculating virus memory. Okay, I'm going to clear that. Okay, that was honestly pretty funny. That was a complete and utter mess up on my part. Okay, so good to know that actually does work. Now we're going to do num underscore trial equals 0, right? And then while true, try and make sure I do this right. So at 0 is going to be 10, 12, right? Let me see. 1024. Need a pencil to write this down. 0 equals 1024. 1's going to equal 2048. Alright, so 1028 is what 2 is going to be. So we need to print 0 as 1024 and having that. Let me see here. At 0, memory calculation. Hold on. Oh, I don't need to have that. Hold on. Oh, there's 5 people watching. Hey, y'all. I'm actually going to change this to that. And then oops, you put in a negative number. Please try again. Oh, no. They want to say this. Oops, seconds can't negative. Right. So what this is? Number of seconds can only be a non-negative number. Oh. Oh wow, 5 people are watching. Hi everyone. If y'all got questions, you making a paper? No. Okay, so this is actually I can probably I'm gonna do that, and then if I do this instead, this here is what I'm having to do. Study yourself. It's a college. It's supposed to be a group project, but I'm doing a rough draft of the code. So what it is basically, if I scroll down here, it's going to say this right here, and then you input the seconds, and then behind the scenes is putting it basically in a calculator where at the 0 seconds it's at 1024 bytes are being used, basically the bytes of memory. And so for every other second you put onto it, it's going to continuously go, and we want to print every single line of this, then say, hey, we completed it, and then spit out the total amount of bytes used. But then we're also want to put in fail safes, so if somebody puts in like a negative number, it doesn't try running it, and then we basically force them. Oh, I got it using C++. No, I'm actually using Python. I'm using a program called Spider. which I got through Anaconda. So yeah, it's pretty fun. But yeah, we're also going to make sure nobody uses words as well. And this is kind of the grading right here. All right. Make sure y'all can see that again. But yeah, still yourself. Do you got used to coding? Because I'll be honest, I'm not. Positive integer. Alright, or 0. Wait, they want you to spell out 0. 0. And I'm going to give a space, so place is there. That way you can answer and not be forced upon. And then gonna go down one more and do another if statement. I should probably do a new line actually right there. That way there's space. Is digits calculation. There we go. Else no, break wouldn't end because we're not in a thing. While true, just so I can see if there's a mistake here, I'm just going to do that. None trial. Of course, you're not used yet. Okay. While true. I'm trying to think of how I do code, but I am a beginner and currently doing in C++. Hey, look, I'm as beginner as it comes, man. Like, all this is foreign to me, really. Actually, I think no, I started with Java. Actually, I was going to say I probably started with C++. But no, I started with Java when I first got into all this. So I understand the pain of being a beginner. Have you done any like trying to think of how to say it. Have you done any projects yourself? Like just tried coding or anything like that? While true. All right. Good so far. All right, I'm just going to test this beginning part. So if I type in 1, I forgot to do the break after. I always forget to do my break. There we are. I don't want to crash. Oh, if I do a 0, I broke it again. Quit, please don't. Okay. Click there. 0. Why did it stop? Oh. It's because that's a loop. Yeah, I'm doing C++ for game development. I do not do any big projects in it, but I hope I will make it. Currently just collecting the knowledge. Funny enough you say that. So I am trying to think of where I have it. I actually wrote down a game thing, and I don't understand the mathematics behind this because it says that in Python you can do like screen equals pygame dot display dot set under the under dash mode parentheses 600 400, and then do a pygame dot display dot set caption move the square. I don't understand. Like, is there a way you can code yourself a display screen to then build your own game? Because now I'm really interested in what you've learned. Alright. Let me see if I do like a -4. Okay, yeah, it just breaks. Perfect. That's not what we want. Let me redo that. I will say I don't think we need the while true statement, so I'm gonna get rid of that simply because there we are. Does not match any outer index. What do you mean? Oh wait, there we are. Break, yeah, you're not in a loop. So we are good. I guess I could just do this. I'm going to do a new line though, just so there. Yes, we do code for everything from scratch, from opening a window to render a single pixel on screen. It's pretty hard stuff. Have you thought of, like, what's the hardest part about it to, like, learn? Is it building the, like, window part, or is it doing the, like, pixel thing? And is it, like, very fine details with it, or are you allowed some wiggle room inside of it? Alright, we're going to do a -1. Yeah, -1 still broke. That is wonderful. So, what did I accidentally do the wrong one? I think so. Because something is wrong. Zero, calculating virus mutilation after 0. By the way, the music and all is not too loud, is it? There's something here. Hold on, I'm just gonna retry. Nope. Forget can't. Yeah, we don't go for Windows stuff. We have so much library for do that stuff. But the hard stuff we do without any library is rendering a object on the screen. To do that, you have to talk to GPU. Okay. Now you got me questioning what I wrote down in my own notebook. Because I'm having to use a camera to hopefully have this show up. It's probably not. So, because the way you're describing it, I don't think my code would work, like, at all. Especially considering the fact that I don't think any of this talks to the GPU. But then again, we are on two different systems. I'm using Python, you're using C++. But I do feel like there's some overlapping. Start learning OpenGL. You can understand everything after that. OpenGL. Okay. Going to write that down. OpenGL. All right. There any other pointers you would suggest learning first? Because honestly, this is of course going to be a video, so anything that's put into the thing, our people are going to be able to find as well. So it would help a lot of other people as well. So OpenGL. Okay. So if integer less than 0, print I don't feel like typing that all again, so I'm just going to paste all that right there. Alright. Doing that. And then underscore try equals input. It's enough for basics. OpenGL is for every language. After learning that, you can understand how things work very deeply. Okay, and it is OpenGL for everybody? Let me see real quick. OpenGL. The OpenGL, the industry standard for high performance graphics. Hold on. Would this by chance be it? The Vulcan website has a. Oh, hold on. On my side, everything broke. I'm having a refresh stuff. Oh, that unmuted itself. There we are. The Vulcan website has a new home and look. It has been a while in the making, but we are very excited to launch the new Vulcan website to the community. Don't worry, Vulcan is still maintained and owned by the Kronos Group. We just felt that it has outgrown its old website now that it has been 5 years since the Vulcan 1.0 launch. Okay, so that's Vulcan. And then this is the OpenGL, right? And they took away my chat. There we are. So this right here, right? And then now I was like a WebGL. Oh wow, okay, this is years. Insight System 2019. Wow, this is actually just before COVID. Jesus. Okay, it made me feel old. Oh, I feel so sorry. Okay, I just refreshed everything, and I'm just now seeing other people were joined. Ashes Shaw, hi. I see you said hi, Bear. Sounddrift joined from India. Yeah, Sounddrift, I can try to help you. Akeisha, hopefully I said that correct. Hi. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't realize other people were talking. It was only showing me one person was really talking. This is my fault. I forgot to refresh everything. Like, even. Hold on, let me. Hear that again. Hi, everyone. That's all on me. I completely didn't have any of my stuff going right. All right, let me pop out this again. Do this, and then do all messages. Okay, it's time to get back to work. Yes, it is. All right, that's on me. I just seen where I had messed up. Wanted to correct that real quick. All right, I now have it set to live messages, so I will now be able to see all of it. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. New line. Nope. Want to put that there to continue. Forgot comma, of course. Please enter a positive zero. I wanted 0, right? Not period. Just the 2 dots like that. Nope. So if second try. How do I spell it? Calculation. Right? Right? No, because then it's not going to read that. Oh. How long have you been doing Python? Python. What did I use last semester? Last semester I used something called GitHub, and that was meh. I didn't really know how to use it. I still don't know how to do really Python. Like, hold on, I can show you. Like, trying to find. I'm still a novice. I really don't know most of what I'm doing. So probably about like a month, really, I guess is it. Sorry, I'm trying to find a assignment I did way back when. The Don't worry, mate, no problem. It's really bothering me though that I can't find it because I legit basically made a game. And it was my first time ever making a game, and it took me like 2 months to do it. Okay. I'm going to try my best not to expose my actual name and all. Okay. So let me make sure that this is actually showing up. No. Why is that not showing up? Knowing me, I just clicked the wrong thing. Entire screen. Share. And then click that. Oh, I see. I messed up. There we are. Okay. Able to see it now? Yes. So, going to try to show it all. So, like this and GitHub, hold on. Yeah. So, we use this, of course, the random and the random int, and we'd use this right here, game tools, which was all these right here. And here we did the show player stuff, um, the show inventory, of course. And then we did the like rolling a dice type deal. And then here's the actual like uh game type thing. Here's where the name of the kingdom and all is. And this here was how it was going to look. And here's the player's name, and you got input and all. And the thing that was weird with mine was I wanted to do nice. You make a nice project, dude. I hope I will make this thing too. I'll tell you now, you don't want to make this one. I'll go ahead and let you know you don't want to make this. Because the reason it took me so long, and it was honestly just like copy and paste, I'll go ahead and tell you that. There is, let me count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different stories that can happen. So 7 different stories. So you have to have 7 different overarching stories, 7 different map layouts, 7 different items and adventures you can do, so it's not just repetitive. What I did was I did this racial bonus thing. So if like you do a human, you have your dexterity. Orcs have strength. Yeah, 7. There's like over 8,000 lines of code here, I think. Yeah, see, here's your bonus stat, which is your racial bonus plus the chosen race. So basically, you get a +2 to whatever person you added. And of course, depending on who you chose, depends on where you go. And like here, this is like the beginning of well, and then you state the name. You Awaken was what was once a, and then it'll say a human town, a place once filled with children's laughter, merchants shouting deals, and the scent of cooked meat in the air. Now is only smoke and ruin. The last thing you remember, you were walking home from the courtyard. Then screams, boom, fire. The orcs came swiftly, violently, and now you're alone. That was basically it. It was a game of no matter what, you were always the very last person of your race. And yeah, it's a big project. I think, hold on, dwarves were my best one, and leprechauns too. Leprechauns were amazing simply because, do you know the movie Leprechaun? Here. This guy. Him right there, Leprechaun. He was the entire inspiration of Leprechaun. The entire thing with Leprechaun is he does not have beef with anybody. He is just a master of chaos and just wants all your money. Like, in a wide, endless grassland where the winds sing low and the sun paints the hills in gold, there lives a single creature, the leprechaun. A creature of pure chaos with a wicked grin and a soul that burns not for food but for gold, mischief, and madness. You sit atop a hill on soft grass, spinning a gold coin lazily between your fingers. The world around you seems peaceful, but not your belly rumbles, not with hunger, but with an aching, endless lust for more gold. Like, that is seriously it. Like, I think at one point you head into the humans' town, and all you do is you kill their king to be able to steal a throne. And you can then get to choose of if you want to kill more people and get more gold, or if you want in there. The pirates, I remember I made a working flintlock. You created these dialogues. Yeah, I did have a little bit of help with like some of my wording. So like I made the prototype and then I would take my prototype and like throw it in a chat GTP and be like, hey, can you make this sound right? Because I don't have Grammarly and I do run off sentences and I want to make sure my dialogue seems right. I don't speak good English, so I can't do good English, hand in hand. But the dwarves, that one was a sad one. I can try to find it. Because the dwarves had probably the most soul crushing of them because it was like the first one I did, and it was like I want to make this like pound on your heartstrings. So I think what I did was I had it almost 5K in the lines. It's actually like 8, I think. Let me see. Is there a way to open this quicker? Here we are. So, yeah, there is a total of 8,761 lines of code. And let me see here. I believe there's 3 different endings for the what was those 8K? Hell no. Yeah, so let me see here. There should be 3 different endings. Yeah, here's the Victory Grassland one. The sun. Hold on. For this, I'm gonna just pause the music real quick. The sun rises high over the battlefield. The flames have faded. The city of the Dragonborn now lies still. The war is won. Elves tend to the wounded, pirates laugh and celebrate, and the humans begin to clean up the field with somber pride. But for you, dwarf, this moment is heavy with memory. And then, of course, you get to choose your thing. Speak to the king about the path home. Fall into the grass and mourn your race. Thank your allies one by one. So let's say you choose the very first one. You approach the human. You approach the human king, battle worn but upright. You've done what none thought possible, he says, and you deserve to return to the mountain. He gives orders, a path is cleared, escorts prepared. You will walk once more towards your people's sacred stone. A new journey begins. If you do the other one, you collapse into the tall grass, your body finally letting go. Tears stream down your dirt-stained face as memories of the mountain flood back. The halls, the laughter, the clanking of hammers and the warmth of your people. The wind stills, and you hear them, spirits of the fallen dwarves gathering around you. Their voices soft, proud, and grateful. You carried us, one whispers. You gave us hope. They fade into the light, but you feel less alone now. Wonderful. It's nice to save your project upload on GitHub. It is, especially due to the fact that I can find this simply through my school because it was a school assignment. Honestly, it's really good. Then of course the third option, you walk amongst you walk. I can't say this. You walk among those who fought with you. You clasp the hand of the elven leader, nod to the captain of the guard, thank the pirates with a grin, and share a quiet moment with the leprechaun, who only winks and flips a coin. Each one smiles, each one calls you hero. You've built a new brotherhood among the races, and they will never forget the last dwarf. And then, of course, there was one to go back to the mountain. You stand at the gate of your once great home, the mountain, now quiet but no longer lost. The halls echo only your footsteps, stone walls carved by your ancestors whisper your name. You are the last, but you are home. What legacy will you leave? So, here you're allowed to choose three different options. You can restart the ancient forges, sit upon the throne of the dwarves, or place your hammer at the smithy. You descend to the great forge, untouched since the mountain fell. You light the fires with trembling hands, the fires rise, hungry, alive. Molten metal flows once more, the hammer rings again, echoing through the stone halls. Alone you become the mountain's heart, its smith, its keeper, its last echo of life. Then, of course, the next one, you climb to the throne of kings, where golden carving tell tales of your kind. You sit, weary, wounded, yet proud. The wind shifts, light fills the hall. One by one, the spirits of your fallen dwarves appear, standing in silent tribute. You carry our name, one says, and return it to the mountain. You close your eyes and take your final breath. So that one was honestly probably the saddest, seeing the spirits, and then, of course, the last dwarf sleeps. And of course, where you return to the smith, you walk to the ancient smithy, its tools untouched, dust covered. You kneel, placing your hammer where it once rested before the fall. You stand in silence for a long while, then walk deeper into the halls, becoming a keeper of echoes, living amongst stone, memory, and flame. You are the last, but not forgotten. So yeah, Dwarf was like probably my favorite. Trying to think of who else was really good. I know orcs were probably the most like. Have you any experience in game dev before this project? Oh, okay. So that was legit like very first thing I've ever done. Which was insane. Being told, "Hey, you're going to code a video game," and then not knowing what to do. So when I did that, it was like, okay. I had so much fun doing it. Insane, dude. Yeah, it probably was, especially due to the fact that I didn't really know much of what I was doing. I have to go now. See you, mate. You got a sub. Hey, thank you. Honestly, that is amazing. I've completely forgot. Okay, so before you go, study yourself. There is something funny with this channel. If I can get up to 500 subs before I reach October, I am planning on buying the sugar-free gummy bears and trying them on stream and see if I can do a complete stream, like hour, 2 hours, whatnot. The other thing is I'm also planning on going to probably the Conjuring house, or like where the Annabelle doll is, and doing a horror episode there with like two of my buddies. The reason why is before October is because October we're going to do a Halloween horror marathon. There's currently 2 videos already done, a third one being made. I just got edited, and then I have a bunch of video games already planned, do videos on. Honestly, I'm gonna just buy this shit for you at this rate. But yeah, that's honestly, I love every sub that I get. But yeah, I do this because I love it. I don't make any money. I'm not able to. But yeah, if I can get to 500 subs before then, that's what's going to be happening. It's going to be pretty fun. Which need to entire screen. Nope, wrong button. But yeah, stay yourself. Thank you for stopping by, honestly, and also for telling everybody about the OpenGL. I'm gonna make sure if anybody watches this that they can have a link in the description. They can go to it like quicker from there and be able to find it. You will get 500 subs, see you, mate. I'm hoping so. All right, so if I do 0, not yet to stream. So if I stream that, I doubt this is going to work, but we're going to see. I hit the wrong button. There we are. Okay. I closed out the wrong thing. Whoops. Let me put back up my guide. So, somebody says 0. We need to say calculating virus memory utilization. The curry's good. That's great. What does it look like? Actually, I do not know what a curry actually does look like. Now, the curries actually look good. Just finished it with the rice. Ooh, rice does sound good. Now I'm hungry. I can't eat right now. I need to watch what I eat. But now that's got me hungry. Looks like pot roast. I've had a pot roast in forever. That just reminded me of that. That just. Okay. My brain shut off. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Pot roast is one of, if not my second favorite meal. trying to think what my favorite meal is. Like, genuinely. What is my favorite meal? Texas nachos. Over rice, no vegetables, extra cheese. And I gotta have a thing of spicy, like smooth salsa. That way I can dump the shrimp in and have it like covered in it. Oh, it's so good. I know my favorite like cheap meal. It's okay, so what you do is you go to Crystal's, right? You're going to get 3 chili cheese puffs, 2 chili cheese fries. You're going to get a Oreo milkshake, and then you're going to take the pups and you're going to put the fries on top of the pups, and then you're going to eat it, and then you're going to feel god awful afterwards. Ramen noodles, honestly, probably. Oh, I haven't had ramen in a while. I now know what I mean. Monday, probably. Do I want to make ramen Monday? Maybe. I do have sandwiches already made. Is not digit a code. They 47 cents at work now. Ramen noodles are 47 cents. That is actually not that bad. We mean they really are the cheapest you can buy. The Mexican noodles are cheaper now. Ooh. Mexican noodles? What do you mean? What are Mex? I've never heard of this. Your input. There's a noodle pack in the Mexican section. They're like 40 cents. Integer. Got that right. They want series terminated. Series terminated. Please again. Please try again. Oof. Tired. Did this part wrong. Give me one. Alright, let me try this. So if I do 0, does it perfect. If I run it again and do like -4, oops, number of seconds can only be a non I just realized something. What did you realize? Non-negative number. To continue. Why is my phone not working? It's not letting me enter. There we are. So I wasn't trying not to spice the curry. Yeah, I used my spicy chicken seasoning. My nose is running. By God. Oh, running. God damn it. For some reason, I thought that's it. Why do I think of, what's his name? It's going to destroy me if I can't think of who it is. What's his name? Jim Ross. If I don't do that, and then do messed up here. Hold on. Got some tiredness to me. I don't know what to do. Ooh, there we are. Yeah. That's not right. So let's move some stuff around. It's probably gonna happen either way. Oh, wrong thing. No. I don't know if y'all can hear that above me, but that does not sound good. I should not have capitalized that right there. How many seconds? computer virus. Replicating. Did I spell that right? No. Lepli. Cating. Let me. Hold on. I forgot to turn this back on, yeah. Sorry about that. Forgot I turned that off. That way we could go over the words and lines and everything. Hold on. Somebody texted me. It just reminded me, I completely forgot to take a picture to put on to TikTok. We're live now. How do you spell YouTube? I forget how you spell certain words, and it'd be like the easiest thing. Like, how do you spell YouTube? Oh, yeah, that's right. How do you spell the website? I'm mostly. Yeah, I know how to spell it. It's just trying to do the hashtags for, like, TikTok. You'll put in, like, let's say, you'll try spelling something and then they'll change it. Could be worse. You could be Milo. Okay, anytime I think of Milo, I always think of the drink, which not a lot of people know about the drink, even though the drink is like, I think, more famous than anything. Because if I remember correctly, Milo is a chocolate drink. Milo drink. Yeah, so here it is. Milo is a chocolate flavored malt drink mixed product by Nestle that's popular in Southeast Asia. It's available in powder and ready to drink forms and can be mixed with hot or cold milk. My dog is sweet tea now. Actually, that is cute. That now has me curious. Could you make. Never mind. That's probably a stupid question. If you were to like assign a flavor to dogs, what would be like the most common flavor? Would it be vanilla? I think it would be vanilla. But that's just my thought process. I think vanilla would be probably the most common. My brain went to meat. I don't know if meat would be a flavor for dog. I think it was vanilla. Vanilla makes sense in my brain. I assume they would taste like a wolf. Wolf, which is gamey. More than likely. I do know you can buy dog meat. Um, from there's a website. I can't remember the name of the website. Technically, it's not dog. It's actually coyote, which is better, but it is basically wild dog. If I remember correctly. Can I get horse meat? Actually, yes, I believe you can. Hold on. I'm going to search this up. Ordering horse meat? Yeah, there's a place called. Hold on. I have a Russian dish I want to eat. What's the Russian dish? Mhm. It's a gravy based dish made from horse no noodles. What's the name of it? Because right now I'm currently looking for horse meat. Beef stroganoff. Okay, here we are. What's the price of horse meat per kilogram slash pound? In US today, the retail price ranges from $1.94 uh, to $3.07. Hmm. You can currently buy it. We switching to horse meat. There's actually a thing here that says why you shouldn't. I'm about to read it. Here we are. For a reason why we don't eat horse meat. Horses are pets is number one. There's a risk of toxicity. Toxicity? To- it's toxic. That's the easiest way to say this. When it comes to eating horse meat, there's often a risk of toxicity depending on where the meat came from. Horse meat from the United States isn't officially approved for human consumption, which means the meat might have drug residues that are harmful to human health. There are drugs in the horses? Okay, it says here throughout their lives, these animals will receive a variety of drugs to keep them in good condition and health. A few examples are dewormers, antibiotics, painkillers, steroids, and diuretics, most of which are labeled not for use in animals used for food. You'd have to get horse meat from France. Hmm. Horses have spiritual values, also another reason. And it also says here that it's actually less filling than beef. With the calorie intake of beef being 179 and the calories for horse only being 149. Their protein, though, is the same, but you get more fat out of beef. Iceland? Honestly, I'm not surprised with. it being Iceland. Cheaper meat since I can't find a hunter to get me Bambi. Yeah. Ooh, that hurt. I'm not even gonna lie, that did hurt. Ooh. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Ooh. Didn't realize it was that late. I still gotta record stuff soon. If what's it supposed to see? Hello? Oh, whoops. Hold on. I've been estúpido. There we are. Emily, I'm curious on how many people have tuned into the live. That is a genuine thing. I'm wondering. Oh, I completely forgot. This background music is fire. I've not really been listening to it just because of everything that's going on, but Hey, Mad Have. Oh, wait. There's my camera. Hi. I'm used to that camera, not this one. Hi. How are you? In case you're wondering what we're doing, I'm answering all questions. I'm also. Hi, I have completed Masters in AI Data Science. I'm good. That is wonderful that you're good. So, are you in computer science? Yes, I am. I am not that good. As you can tell. Um, I do. Which stream? When, no, I'm not a web developer. I'm going for cybersecurity. Um, Actually, neither. Uh, App development. I've been curious about that because I've always wanted to try and make like video games, but I've never had the chance to. I've always thought about it though. Cybersecurity. Yep. Can you help me to install Ubuntu on a VirtualBox? Give me 1 second. Ubuntu onto a VirtualBox. Have you downloaded the Ubuntu ISO file from the official website of them? And also, have you installed your VirtualBox, of course, from the website from them? I get some error from VirtualBox. So you have it downloaded? Yes, you have done both of them. Okay. So have you opened up the VirtualBox and clicked on New? I allotted memory and storage and run it all the time of and run it at the time of running it stops. No boot, no error. Hmm. Open VirtualBox and click on New. Enter a name for your virtual machine, e.g. Ubuntu. Select Linux as the type and Ubuntu 64-bit as the version. Click Next. Assign the amount of RAM, at least 2 gigabytes recommended. How much have you allocated to it? Did you do at least 2 gigabytes? 12 gigabytes. Okay, so you've done 6 times what the recommended is. Create a virtual hard disk by selecting Create a virtual hard disk now. Choose VDI virtual disk image and click Next. Then select Dynamically Allocated and click Next. Set the size of the virtual hard disk at least 25 gigabytes, which I'm guessing that's what your 25 gigabytes is. So you have 5 more there, and you're 6 times over with your RAM, which is good. Select your new virtual machine and click Start. Click the folder icon and select the downloaded Ubuntu ISO file. Click Start again to boot from the ISO. Which OS are you using? So what I'm using is just a coding thing right now. I'm not using a uh sorry. I'm not using a virtual box. I'm using something called Spider, which is a Python 3.13. So let me see real quick. You're using 12 GB RAM and 25, what was that? Virtual hard disk. As I run Ubuntu file and click on start, it doesn't run. Let me see. Follow the on-screen instructions to install Ubuntu. Select your language and click Install Ubuntu. Check both boxes on the Preparing to Install Ubuntu page and click Continue. Select Erase Disk and install Ubuntu. This only affects the virtual disk. Then click Install Now. Follow prompt to set your time zone. Alrighty. Wait for the installation to complete. Restart your virtual machine when prompted. That's what that says. Which is the simplest Linux version to install? Simplest Linux. Have you looked at Linux Mint? I just want to run my software. I understand that. Have you tried Linux Mint? Oh, hold on. See if I can actually type Linux Mint. Let me see here. As an operating system for desktop and laptop computers, is designed to work out of the box and comes fully equipped with the apps most people need. Let me see. Says it's free and almost all of its components are open source. Will work on my computer, works on most computers. It can also be run from a live USB stick to make sure everything works fine without having to install anything. Can I keep Windows? Yes, you will have both Windows and Linux Mint. A menu asks you which one to use when you start your computer. Will it suit my needs? Hopefully Linux Mint comes with what most people need out of it. The box, as well as easy access to more than 60,000 software packages and 7,800 games. Oh, and they actually just released something not too long ago. As much as a thing on the 12th, being a beta release for a 22.2. Which was done on August 12th for the beta, and it seems that the actual update came 3 days ago. The team is proud to announce the release of Linux Mint 22.2. Am I? Oh. There we are. Here we are. The team is proud to announce the release of Linux Mint 22.2. Xara Linux Mint 22.2 is a long-term support release which will be supported until 2029. It comes with updates, software, and brings refinements and many new features to make your desktop even more comfortable to use. New features. This version of. Oh. It won't let me read the rest of it. But yeah, this is it. And I'm guessing these are people that are also in it. You know, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, HelloTux, Compute Labs. Who else in this? Yes, the IPv6, which once that happens, the IP address stuff is going to go away, so we're not going to have to worry as much, which will be amazing. And then these are all the community people that are helping right here. Okay. Now you can actually do a project with them and become like a sponsor. Didn't know about that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm still trying to get this stuff figured out. Okay, do you know about Wireshark and Mmap? I'm actually currently learning about Wireshark. Wireshark is something I don't have a lot of experience in. I'm actually going to learn about it very soon. And when I do, I'm probably going to do a couple videos on it. Um, and then after that, or after I get used to it, it's going to be probably a lot better. To be completely honest. Um, hold on. What does this guy say? Uh, no, it can't be integer because we have to start at 0. What is this saying? Oh, forgot to uppercase that. Oops, there we are. I'm going to have do non-trials plus. Where are you from, bro? I am from the great state of Georgia, the South, where we have one of the most annoying football teams of all time. Great dogs that actually I think are doing decent. Not real sure. The I do know that I'm more excited for when USA. Which most of the USA right now is probably asleep. India. How is India? I'm told India is actually pretty decent. I perhaps forgot. Oh. Great, great. That's wonderful to hear. Honestly, I haven't really thought about going to um what's it called? India. But at the same time, I think it would be good. Nom underscore trials plus equal to one. Undefined name, non trials. It is defined. Oh. Sorry, I don't hear that. Which language do you use? I use what do you call it? That's right. Yeah, I use Python, which at times can be good, at times can be annoying. Building something, yeah. So I'm building a thing that scans. It's supposed to basically be like you input the seconds for how long this virus has been on your computer, and then it basically tells you how many bytes have been going or by through it. So it's okay, but at the same time, it just hurts my brain. How many would be after? Which one? What do you mean? Windows or Mac? Windows. How do you have which probably here in just a little, I might have to unfortunately go. Why does it say that? Okay. My brain's obviously not kicking on all gears, so I think I'll go ahead and end this here, and I will continue tomorrow night. And tomorrow night we'll have a working product, hopefully, and then all shall be good. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, y'all. Have a good night. Well, morning, wherever it is for y'all. Bye, y'all.